Good morning, everyone. In the last lecture, uh, we discussed some examples of polar plot. Now, the next topic related to polar plot is gain margin, phase margin, and stability using polar plot. How can we determine the gain margin, phase margin, and stability by using our polar plot, right? So, for the gain margin, phase margin, stability, let us draw a sample polar plot and a unit circle. Let a sample polar plot is like this, and here I am having -1, here 1, here 1, and here -1. Like this. I think this should be like this, right? This is a unit circle. Unit circle, and this is our polar plot. This line is minus 270-degree line, this is minus 180-degree line, this is minus 90-degree line, and this is 0 degree or minus 360-degree line, right? The point where this polar plot crosses this minus 180-degree line, the point where this polar plot crosses this minus 180-degree line is called phase crossover point. Phase crossover point. And the point where the unit circle crosses the polar plot. The point where this unit circle crosses the polar plot is called gain crossover point. Gain crossover point. So, what is the phase crossover point? The phase crossover point is the point where the polar plot crosses the minus 180-degree line. And what is the gain crossover point? The gain crossover point is the point where the unit circle crosses the polar plot, right? Now, draw a vector from this origin to this gain crossover point. Draw a vector from this origin to this gain crossover point, and this angle from here to here, this is called phase margin. Phase margin, right? This is called phase margin, right? Or in other words, phase margin is equal to minus 180 plus phi. If it is phi, sorry, uh, phase margin is equal to phi, right? And if this angle is theta, then phase margin phi is equal to theta minus 180 degree, or theta plus 180 degree. And what is this theta? What is this theta? This theta is the phase of this polar plot. This theta is the phase of this polar plot, phase angle of this polar plot when this plot crosses the unit circle. Or this theta is the phase angle on the frequency where gain crossover point occurs. Where gain crossover point occurs. And the frequency at gain crossover point is called gain crossover frequency omega g. Gain crossover frequency omega g. And what is theta? Theta is the phase angle of GSHS or G j omega h j omega at omega is equal to omega g, right? What is theta? Theta is the phase angle of G j omega h j omega at omega is equal to omega g, means at gain crossover frequency the phase angle of G j omega h j omega will be theta, and what will be the phase margin? Phase margin will be theta plus 180 degree, right? Now gain margin. What is this? This is the magnitude of G j omega h j omega at this point. What is this point? This is the point where polar plot crosses minus 180 degree line. And the frequency at this point is called phase crossover frequency. And the frequency at this point is called phase crossover frequency, right? So uh, the frequency at phase crossover point is called phase crossover frequency. The frequency at phase crossover point is called phase crossover frequency, and the frequency at gain crossover point is called gain crossover frequency. The frequency at phase crossover point is called phase crossover frequency, and the frequency at gain crossover point is called gain crossover frequency. At gain crossover frequency, we can find phase margin. At gain crossover frequency, we obtain phase margin, and at phase crossover frequency, we will have the gain margin. At phase crossover frequency, we will have the gain margin, right? So what will be the gain margin? Gain margin is the value of this inverse of this magnitude in dB, right? Gain margin what is gain margin? GM gain margin. What is the gain margin? If magnitude of this polar plot of G j omega H j omega at a magnitude of G j omega H j omega at omega is equal to omega p, which is phase crossover frequency, is equal to m, then what will be Gm? Gm will be 20 log base 10 1 over m. 20 log base 10 1 over m, or minus 20 log base 10 m, minus 20 log base 10 m, right? This is our gain margin. Clear? Now, for the stability of a system, what is necessary? For the stability of a system, phase margin and gain margin both should be positive. For the stability of the system, phase margin and gain margin both should be positive, right? If any one is negative, the system will be unstable. If any one is negative, the system will be unstable. Now, look at this polar plot. Here, the polar plot intersects this minus 180-degree line before this minus 1. What is this point? This point is minus 1 plus j0. minus 1 plus J0. And this point is called critical point. This point is called critical point. If this polar plot includes this point, if this polar plot includes this point, then the system will be unstable. Look at this. If the polar plot includes the critical point, that is minus 1 plus J0, the system will be unstable. If the polar plot move from this point, for example, if this and another case is this, right? In this case, this is 1, this is 2 and this is 3. In the case 1, this minus 1 plus J0 point is inside this polar plot, and whenever this point will be inside this polar plot, the system will be unstable. The system will be unstable. One more thing we can say from the polar plot for the instability of the system. Whenever this point will inside this polar plot, the unit circle will intersect this polar plot in either in second quadrant or in first quadrant or in fourth quadrant. But the polar plot will never intersect this unit circle in the third quadrant if this point is inside this polar plot, right? If this point is inside this polar plot, then unit circle will never intersect the polar plot in this third quadrant. Or in other words, we can say that the system will be stable only when the unit circle intersects the polar plot in the third quadrant. Only when the unit circle will intersect the polar plot in the third quadrant, right? Consider the second case. In the second case, the polar plot goes from this minus 1 plus J0, right? Minus 1 plus J0. For minus 1 plus J0, the phase crossover point and gain crossover point both are here only. And phase margin becomes minus 180 degree plus 180 degree, which is equal to 0 degree. Phase margin is 0 degree. What is gain margin? Magnitude is 1. Magnitude is 1. 1 by 1 is 1. Log base 10 1 is 0. So gain margin is 0. So whenever the polar plot moves from this critical point minus 1 plus J0, the gain margin is equal to phase margin is equal to 0. Right? It means whenever gain margin and phase margin are greater than 0, the system is stable whenever gain margin is equal to phase margin is equal to 0. The system is marginally stable. The system is marginally stable, right? Now, the third case, just a minute. First case we considered this one. Na? Here, what is the value of gain margin and phase margin? What is the value of gain margin and phase margin? Here, uh, since this polar plot crosses this unit circle here, so from here we will draw a vector, right? Now, what will be the angle? What will be the phase margin? This is something x angle or theta angle, right? Minus theta plus 180. Minus theta plus 180 degree, right? So, minus theta plus 180 degree, obviously it is positive. Obviously it is positive, right? Whenever one thing one thing is wrong here in case of phase margin, here this should be 180 degree minus 180 degree or 180 degree, minus theta. This is the right formula for phase margin, minus 180 degree minus theta. So, from here minus 180 degree minus theta. And what will be the value of minus 180 degree minus theta? Is always negative. Is always negative. This angle will be negative angle, right? Negative angle. Right? Phase margin is negative. What about gain margin? Gain margin at this point, at this point, obviously this magnitude is more than 1. This magnitude is more than 1. And if it is more than 1, then if I am taking this value as x, then 1 over x is less than 1. 1 over x is less than 1. Right? 1 over x is less than 1. In that case, the gain, what will be the gain margin? Gain margin will be here, this will be negative. This will be negative. Gain margin will be negative. So, gain margin is negative, phase margin is negative, system is unstable. So, one more case is here, which is gain margin, phase margin less than 0, system is unstable. So, there are 3 cases. First one, this, when gain margin, phase margin are less than 0, both are negative or any one is negative, then the system is unstable. Second case is here, gain margin, phase margin both are 0, system is marginally stable. And third case is here, when gain margin, phase margin both are positive and the system is stable, right? System is stable. Or in other words, we can say that when this unit circle crosses the polar plot in the third quadrant, the system will be always stable. When this unit circle crosses this polar plot on this minus 180-degree line, the system will be marginal stable. Otherwise, the system is unstable. Otherwise, the system is unstable. Right? So this is all about phase margin, gain margin, and stability using polar plot. Let us do some examples related to gain margin, phase margin, stability using polar plot. Let we have an example or a system GS is equal to 20 divided by 2 s plus 1 s plus 2, 20 divided by s plus 1 s plus 2. So first of all, find g j omega. And what will be g j omega? 20 divided by j omega plus 1, j omega plus 2, right? Magnitude will be 20 divided by omega under root 1 plus omega square under root 4 plus omega square. And what will be angle? Theta will be minus 90 degree minus tan inverse omega minus tan inverse omega by 2. What will be the value of m and theta when omega tends to 0? M and theta. As omega tends to 0, m goes to infinity. As omega tends to 0, theta goes to minus 90. Limit omega tends to infinity. Limit omega tends to infinity. What will be the value of m and theta? As omega tends to infinity, m goes to 0. As omega tends to infinity, theta goes to 90, 90, 90 minus 270 degree, right? Minus 270 degree. And intersection point, for intersection point, let me write this in the real and imaginary term. So in the real and imaginary term, this can be written as minus 60 omega square plus j 20 omega cube minus 2 omega divided by omega power 4 plus omega square 4 plus omega square. Omega power 4 plus omega square 4 plus omega square, right? Now, intersection in imaginary axis. For intersection on imaginary axis, let this value to 0, and when this value is 0, we find omega is equal to 0 and infinity. So imaginary intersection at omega is equal to 0 and infinity. Real intersection at omega is equal to, from here we can find that omega is equal to 0, infinity, and omega square is equal to 2. So omega is equal to under root 2. Under root 2. And what is the value of m and theta at omega is equal to under root 2? At omega is equal to under root 2, m will be 20 divided by root 2. Here 213 root 3. Here 426 root 6. So this will be 3 to the 6, 20 by 6, or 10 by 3. M is equal to 10 by 3, which is equal to 3.33. And what is the angle? Angle will be here root 2 and here 1 by root 2. So this will be 90, 90, 90, 180 minus 180 degree. Minus 180 degree. Right? So let us draw the polar plot. Let us draw the polar plot. When omega is equal to 0, m is infinity and theta is minus 90 degree. So we will move from here. When omega is equal to infinity, m is 0 and theta is minus 270 degrees. So we will end up here. And the intersection is at minus 180 degree line, and the value is minus 3.33, which is 10 by 3, and 1 will be here minus 1. So critical point is here. This is our polar plot. This is our polar plot. And how can I find the gain margin, phase margin, and stability of this system? For this, let us draw a unit circle. A unit circle. This unit circle intersects this polar plot in the second quadrant. It means the system is unstable, or in other words, since this critical point is inside this polar plot, therefore the system is unstable, right? Therefore the system is unstable. Gain margin and phase margin. At this point, the polar plot crosses the minus 180 degree line. So what will be the gain margin? We have phase crossover frequency. Phase crossover frequency is root 2. At this phase crossover frequency, what will be our gain margin? So gain margin will be minus 20 log base 10, 3.33, or 10 by 3, right? So this will be minus 20, 1 minus 0.4771, and after solving this we can find our gain margin in dB. What about phase margin? For phase margin we will have to find out whenever the at what frequency of omega the unit circle crosses this polar plot, or what is the value of omega for which this magnitude goes to 1, right? And at that point we will find our angle. At that point we will find our angle, right? And from there we can find our phase margin, right? So in this way we can compute gain margin, phase margin and stability from polar plot. The next topic is Nyquist plot, which we will discuss in our next video.